There was a time when I was a kid when I fell asleep trying to go up our stairs. I'd been moving at a really unhealthy pace for far too long. I was juggling multiple after-school activities on top of working and normal school. I remember waking up after a pretty decent nap with the fourth stair as my pillow. I had hurried myself straight into a wall, and I didn't learn my lesson. I have ran myself into the ground over and over and over since then, all in an attempt to achieve something that ultimately doesn't really matter. So, can we have an honest conversation about hurrying? What does hurry look like? It looks like restlessness. Exhausted and we can't sleep. It's irritability, lack of patience with coworkers, family. It's defaulting to seeing the faults in someone's character when they frustrate you rather than you leading with grace. It's compulsiveness, not being able to stop answering emails, checking your phone, endlessly scrolling. It's emotional numbness where you feel empty or maybe basically just anger and anxiety, or it could just be flat. It's escapist behavior, where you find yourself disappearing into workouts or binging TV shows or whatever your cultural narcotic is. We hoard energy in conversations and relationships. We can't tend to our own needs. We slip in our spiritual practices, not giving it the needed time for us to remain whole or healthy. That's what hurry is. We're robbing ourselves of life by trying to live it to the fullest. It's evident in the line that you chose at the grocery store. It's the way you drive. It's the speed at which you expect deliveries to show up. So why is this an issue? Aside from, I need to slow down. Why is living in a hurry an issue? Well, you see, the opposite of hurry isn't moving slow, it's loving well. And it happens in a few ways. Hurry shreds our ability to care for ourselves. As we rush, we neglect basic rhythms that are essential to being healthy, mentally, physically, spiritually, relationally. As a result, we lose our ability to adequately care for others, and we naturally become more selfish. It also doesn't give us time to show love. You could argue that almost a majority of all that we have of Jesus' ministry is found in his willingness to be interrupted. Hurry places priority on arriving and accomplishing, where love places priority on being present, empowering, caring, restoring. And that's where slowing down comes in. Slowing down allows us to actually hear what others are trying to say, to see other points of view. The pace Jesus moved was slow, not because his mission wasn't urgent, but because you can't complete the mission of God by rushing past those who the mission is for. The pace of love is slow. The pace of the kingdom is slow. It requires us to rethink slow. Slow is seen as a bad thing in our society. We don't like people who drive slow. That movie developed slowly. Their business's service was slow. Being called slow is an insult to someone's intelligence. Slow allows you to love well. It allows us to listen to God. To eliminate hurry makes room for listening. It gives space for you to begin practicing the fruit of the Spirit: love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, self-control. It allows us to find rest. It soothes a weary soul that just can't anymore. And it starts with learning to say no. Setting boundaries for your family's time commitments, to build in relationships rather than activity, to prioritize intentionality over distractions. So pay attention this week to your pace. Put your phone away. Learn how to be bored again. Ask God to help you see things. Start finding things that just don't need to be first anymore. And it's going to take time, but until we eliminate hurry, we're going to struggle to love God and love our neighbors well. Slowing down allows us to rebuild rhythms that are kingdom-focused, to be remolded from the way the world has shaped us into the beauty that God has for us.